What's going on, guys? Welcome back into the Fantasy Pros YouTube channel. Today, we'll be discussing the 5 sleepers that you should consider drafting to your fantasy team in 2018. Let's start at number 5 with Steelers rookie wide receiver James Washington. Word out of training camp is that he might just be better than Martavis Bryant in the role that they're asking him to play, and that comes as no shock to us, as Washington was one of our favorite deep ball threats in this year's draft. Yes, rookie wide receivers have struggled recently, but 2 of the ones who stood out, both Steelers rookies Juju Smith-Schuster finished with 917 yards and 7 touchdowns in just 14 games, and Martavis Bryant back in 2014 totaled 549 yards and 8 touchdowns in just 10 games. Number 4 on our sleepers list is Colts running back Jordan Wilkins. There has to be someone who steps up on the Colts roster to take the lead role in the offense, and Wilkins has been getting first-team reps while Marlon Mack recovers from shoulder surgery this offseason. Not just that, but veteran Robert Turbin was just suspended for the start of the season, sliding Wilkins up the depth chart. If Andrew Luck can be anywhere close to the quarterback he was prior to his shoulder injury, this backfield will produce fantasy points. Coming in at number 3 is another Steelers skill position player, and that's Vance McDonald. After being traded to the Steelers 1 week before the regular season began, McDonald had no chance to learn the offense or develop any sort of chemistry with Ben Roethlisberger. After seeing just 11 targets over the first 13 weeks, McDonald then saw 11 targets over the next 2 games, totaling 52 yards in each of them. They've talked about him being a big part of the offense going forward, and from what we saw towards the end of the last year, you should believe them. It's rare to find a sleeper at the quarterback position, but the Bears quarterback Mitch Trubisky comes in at number 2 on our list of sleepers. When you go from John Fox calling plays, throwing to Josh Bellamy and Dontrell Inman as your number 1 and number 2 receivers, Deion Sims as your top tight end, what should the expectations really have been? The Bears have completely rebuilt the offense around Trubisky with Allen Robinson, Trey Burton, Anthony Miller, and Taylor Gabriel. They've also talked about using Tariq Cohen a lot more than he was used last year. The biggest addition, however, was Matt Nagy, who Andy Reid referred to as the most qualified head coach under his tutelage. We all saw how the Rams changed their franchise in a single offseason, right? The Bears could be the next. And our number 1 sleeper for 2018 is Packers wide receiver Geronimo Allison. Most seem to have forgotten that James Jones recorded 14 touchdowns just a few years ago with Aaron Rodgers as his quarterback. Allison has played 15 total games with Rodgers under center, and in those games, he's totaled 45 yards, 26 receptions, 381 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's some pretty good point per target production. And despite them drafting a few wide receivers, he's the only one who has experience in the offense, chemistry with Rodgers, and production to show that he's capable. As of now, he's a starting wide receiver for Rodgers, making him a great late-round sleeper. Thanks for tuning into the Fantasy Pros Sleepers video. We'd like to know, who are your favorite sleepers this year and why? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit that red button to subscribe to the channel and get notifications when we post a new video.